And we're recording because it is freaking NCAA's and why would changing names, having team dinners, cleaning up houses sounds about right. So, anyhow, you haven't sneezed while I've sneezed 3 times already since turning on the computer. Yeah. So anyhow, Athletics LLC coming straight at you from the illustrious Eugene. Wish I was there. Is definitely wishing he was here until we're on Thursday night and we're like, okay, let's go. But anyhow, welcome one, welcome all. Clyde, how are you tonight, sir?
Well, I'm doing well. I am in Eugene. We're at the cathedral. Some of y'all are in Corvallis. I appreciate the effort, and I'm just ready to get it popping tomorrow. So I'm good.
Off and ready. Governor, he just outed you. You are in Eugene, but how are you tonight?
It's quiet. I'm in
He
small
usually is in
town.
Corvallis.
I'm in Corvallis, college town, USA, and so far so good. I have not sneezed. I have not felt the itch. I have not, had to make headway towards a car for fear of. Nope, not yet. So I'm 2 days in and 3 days to go. Sorry, 4 days to go.
Right? Wish I was there. How are you tonight?
Oh, spectacular. This is like, I think this is the first time we've done the show on 2 different days because it's technically the next day for me.
Want some French
So,
fries with that Whamburger?
no, I just think it's cool every time we do something new.
May I just say, because I know we're on a timetable. It has been very, very nice to walk around what is a truly professional setup worthy of these championships. I mean, the setup here at the cathedral versus the taped box of concrete that we had last year in Texas. Like I'm happy to be here. And this is how things are supposed to be set up for these athletes at a national championship. We got one world-class venue here in this country, and it's fun to be back.
You should run for mayor of Eugene, Oregon.
Hey, you wasn't underneath that building last year. They
I've been
were.
there though. I've
They
been there.
know.
I've been there. What do the kids call that? Glazing?
What? I don't
Oh,
even
just
want to know what
saying.
that means.
Just
I don't know what
saying.
that means.
No, that was called dissing.
Uh,
Well,
You,
he had to get that out of his system. I
yeah.
mean, yes.
for sure.
Oh man.
Oh,
All
I'm
right,
I'm I'm ready to go.
right to go. Um, I'm not even gonna lie. What was that first topic that we agreed on?
We are here for the
Well,
clown show of the predictions contest.
oh, I definitely think we should do Caitlin Clark first.
Yeah, I
We
thought that.
No,
can't do we can't we
should
can't we
close
can't do
with
that
that.
after picks. No chance.
Oh Lord. All right, go ahead.
Oh
Go
man.
ahead with go ahead with the non-track shenanigans first.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, so
EP, that means you.
yeah, like,
Oh, I was waiting for her to introduce said topic.
well, so the topic is Caitlin Clark, and if you don't know what's going on right now, um, somewhere for co I mean, do you call them colleagues? Do you call them peers? Do you call them, I mean, not teammates per se, but those in the league are one thrashing her and quote unquote bullying her, as the TV personalities have said. And then you've got one person of specific opposition who's saying, hey, she's not the only reason why we're selling out and getting all this attention anymore. So, I mean, I don't know which aspect you actually want to really, I think they do are both related, but what is your stance on Caitlin Clark drama episodes. I don't know how you want to say it. There are, I mean,
Go ahead, EP. Go ahead.
I'll give what I feel like is a basic take. The young ladies in the WNBA are they're stuck betwixt and between two truths that happen at the same time, right? Caitlin Clark is a rookie, so this is the player. Caitlin Clark is a rookie and subsequent to rookie treatment, right? Like you get hazed a bit, you get fouled a little bit more than you should, all those things, and they're all legitimate issues. Where they are just sadly mistaken is the entity of Caitlin Clark has never existed in the WNBA. And they are not sure what to do with it. They are reacting in fashions that seem, I don't want to call anybody this, but they seem jealous, definitely myopic, and they don't really understand we say this all the time on the show, that high tides raise all boats, right? Like, I watched a show today and they were talking about attendances for games, and like 12,000 people is the smallest number of people that have watched a Caitlin Clark basketball game in the WNBA, and her team has played 7 more games in a 20-day span, I think it is, then
11 games in 20 days.
Yeah, they've played 5 more games because the Aces has played 6. So they played 5 more games than the defending champions. Right? Because the entity has to, like, if you're going to sell these tickets and sell these TV spots and they're going to fly on chartered planes, right? The entity is relevant.
Yes.
And so just for me, and I'll definitely leave it with you guys, it's like, I think the WNBA players, because the commissioner is not doing the job, because the job is of the commissioner to explain, listen, treat the player like the player, but don't mess with the entity. And that's where they're stuck.
If the governor would oblige me, I would like for him to close this out, because he's going to be thoughtful and eloquent. And I'm not going to be any of those things. I'm not here for the Caitlin Clark slander. It's stupid. And I can't, like, I'm so over the ridiculous and just wrong comparables that are coming in every freaking direction possible. You have people on TV talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are burden magic. No, they're not. No, they're not. Caitlin Clark is probably both of those people for the WNBA, and Angel Reese is a very popular social media figure who wasn't even the highest draft pick on her own team. Okay? They're not comparable situations. Like, I don't understand how so many people, for so many reasons, can be so upset of the golden goose that is delivering you money, television time, and attention. Something that, unfortunately, the WNBA hasn't been able to do for however the hell long it has existed. Now, you could be upset that it took a Midwest white girl who shoots a lot of threes to get that attention. You could be upset about that, but I don't know why you are. Like, just be happy that it's happening. Stop hating on the girl. And by the way, I understand the rookie hazing piece of it, sure. But are you trying to break the entity? Are you trying
It's
to
the
injure?
entity, right?
Are you trying to injure the entity? Because please believe, if she's out for the season, all your revenue and TV and attention is going to go away.
Yep.
Okay? What they should be doing, instead of flooding them with early schedules and all this crap, is trying to do everything they can within the bounds of fair play to make sure she makes the playoffs. That's what they should be doing.
Right. And they're fumbling that bag. That's why I was saying the commissioner is fumbling the bag to some degree.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to get this stat slightly wrong, but I heard it and it blew my mind. The home attendance for like the first 5 games or first 3 games is more than all the tickets they sold in the last season. And that's at
Yes.
the arenas she's like traveling to. Not like, just guys, people, take a breath. It's
I mean,
okay.
there have been 17,000 people at WNBA games that she's played
Right.
in twice.
Right.
Twice.
This is everything you've ever wanted, and you're mad at who the caveat is to deliver it. It makes no sense. I'm not even going to go down the racial path, which is the majority of this crap. I like it's so wrong. Like, just be happy and hope that the girl is half as good as people want her to be, so this train can keep on going. She's playing well, and to her credit, she isn't complaining at all. She's not whining about none of it.
I think that's
Everybody else
actually
is.
the best part, to be honest.
Right,
She hasn't complained. She
Mhm.
hasn't cried to anybody
right.
one time.
Everybody else is crying. It's petty, it's vindictive, it's just everything that's wrong with just people. Like, just stop and be thankful that she didn't take her 15 million to the big three.
I said
Like,
that. I said that yesterday.
just I'm so over it. Like, I'm not here for the Caitlin Clark slander. I'm just not.
Yeah, so in terms of pure numbers, 82,857 fans have shown up to watch Caitlin Clark at home. Okay. 81,336 went to all 20 Fever games last year.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
There's still 15 more games to go. I mean, this is
They also
insane.
put some of the Fever games in larger arenas than were in the WNBA in previous years.
It's insane. And it's,
If I remember correctly, I think they also moved 3 Fever games to Iowa.
wow.
Mhm.
Wow. So here is a league that has been beleaguered. It's been downtrodden. It's had issues with attendance, with viewership, you name it. And here comes a player that blew up the NCAA, right? Made the finals twice, right?
Mhm.
2 years in a row, okay? And is now in the league. And to see players like actually trying to hurt her, like actually trying to physically hurt her. Like, we're watching stuff that the bad boys did. We're watching stuff that the Pistons used to do. Like, undercut, like it's just, it's maddening to me, because the same thing that they're complaining about being respected as a league, about being, you know, what about what the men are getting and how they're traveling on private jets and all this stuff? You're traveling on private jets now. You are starting to reap the benefits. But every single player in that league is part of the product, right? Like that's the part that's very concerning to me. And just because one player is bringing this much attention to it does not make that person the enemy. And that's the part that's like, I think that's a message that's being lost. Play them straight up. Okay, if you're gonna guard them hard, guard her hard. But trying to hurt her, trying to, I mean, it's just it's silly to me, and every time she has to sit because of injury, that those the coffers start coming down, right? The money that the league is bringing in, the attention the league is bringing in, starts to go down. So I'm not here for it either. I think that she is a revelation, and whether or not, and I don't even think it matters whether she succeeds or not. The bottom line is this: people are there to see her play. And
Her.
Yes,
because they weren't showing up before.
exactly. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, I mean, you're muted, so if you're talking to us, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I said just get it right, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta remember. Can't be prideful. I mean, didn't we learn anything from White Man Can't Jump? Duh. Duh. Anyhow, I mean, so what y'all came for was these predictions. Nobody cares.
Woo.
Nobody cares.
Oh man.
So you know, Sir Lucius is not able to be on with us tonight, so I will act as facilitators. I will do my best to get it right and as smooth as he does.
She's still picking though.
I mean, he did pick our events, yes, but
No,
I have.
you still picking.
Oh no, I'm still picking yes, and it's a hot mess express right now. But so, for the women's side, and we'll stay with the women, and then we'll move over to the men. We'll start with the sprints or the running events, let's say it that way. We'll predict the top 3 places in the 200, in the 4x1, and in the 800. In the field, we will select the top 3 places or predict the top 3 places from the long jump, the high jump, or let's go in T-first order. High jump, long jump, jav. Okay, so I won't even go into the men yet. We'll stick with the women. So let's start with the 200. We will pick our top 3. Since I have my name first, I will go first. I am going with Miss Jamisha Ford first, Mackenzie Long in second, and then Jaden Mays in third. So, Clyde,
Yes, ma'am.
what you got?
As much as I would love to roll with my alma mater, and I am, rooting for the Gamecocks all the way here. I just don't see Mackenzie Long losing. I don't see it. She's been waiting a long, long time for this, and I think it's her show. I'm taking Mackenzie Long for the win. Taking Jamisha for second, and ugh, third is so
Yes,
third is
I
so
agree.
hard.
That's why I just closed my eyes and picked.
You know what? Jaden's a senior. I'll take Jaden Mays for third, but my sleeper is Miss Adriana Tatum of Arizona State.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right, Governor.
I've got Long, Ford, and Mays.
Got it.
Those are my top 3.
All right, Skilo, what you got?
I guess that's me. I have Long, Ford, and Mays.
Got it. The reference was, I wish I was a little bit taller. Please pick up
got
your
it.
hip hop, please. Thank
I
you.
mean,
I
yeah.
see.
How did you miss that one?
Man.
Well, because I'm looking at the men's 200-meter list. That's how. Just full disclosure.
All right, moving on to the 4x1. Skilo, you're up. Dang, see, look, we
Good
start this
God.
and now I can't finish my
Right?
prediction. Dog
Exactly. LSU, South Carolina, and Ole Miss.
Ooh. Okay.
Governor.
I've got South Carolina, LSU, Baylor.
Clyde. He's grinning.
Nah, I like it. And honestly, you just had to be at the West Region to see Baylor.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
you can look at the marks on paper, but if you go back and look at that run, it was impressive.
It was.
There's no way I see 3 teams beating Baylor in the women's 4x1. I am gonna roll with the alma mater on this one. I am going Gamecocks. Gamecocks for the win here. Man, honestly, I've been really impressed with Ole Miss all year. I'm gonna say Baylor 2 and Ole Miss 3.
Okay.
So go Big 12. Baylor's taking first, South Carolina, and then LSU. All right. On to the 800. It is me first, and I'm having Miss Michaela Rose winning. I have Miss Willis taking second, and then going back into the high school races, Gorian is going to take third from Harvard. I don't know how to say that, but that was my feeble attempt at saying her name.
How did you do that, Big League?
What do you mean?
You're looking at my sheet.
It's literally the Nike meet all over again, and they're
So
gonna run it.
that's exactly what I have.
Love it.
Rose, Willis, Gororian. No, Goriran.
I can't ever say it, so
Harvard
I
is what
tried.
you're trying to say.
Yes.
All right, and I'm sorry, Clyde, I skipped you. So
Oh
my
no, it's
fault.
fine. I'm not. Listen, have we not learned by now? Don't pick against JJ.
Well, I'm like,
Have we not learned?
say it with your chest. I'm just listening to this. So.
The problem is there's two of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's two of them.
Yep.
And so, I don't know which of the two is going to win, but I'm taking Stanford for the win. Can I get credit if Stanford wins?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I have to
Nope.
pick the
Yep.
person?
Yep.
Okay. Well, damn it. Then I'm just going to go ahead and say Willis first, Whitaker,
Wow.
Yes.
Whitaker second, and Michaela Rose for third. Not betting against JJ.
Okay.
To that end, I'm gonna pick the one that won indoors. Whitaker, Rose, Willis.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I'm not even being funny because I meant to. I get them confused all the time just because their names both start with W. I meant to pick the black girl.
That's Whitaker.
Yeah.
Okay. She's won. Willis second, Rose third.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pick Whitaker, Michaela Rose, and Miss Willis, and I just think she's gonna get double teamed. Like that's the issue is that I think Michaela Rose she only runs one way. She's gonna run from the front.
Yeah.
And they're gonna sit on
100%.
her. That's how Whitaker beat her indoors. They're gonna sit on her, and I think she's gonna cover a move, but you can't cover inside and out.
Makes total sense.
So I'm gonna say Whitaker, Rose, Willis. That's my picks. I might be wrong, but there's at least my rationale.
Yeah, no, I got them both finding her by the finish line. That's yeah.
All right. Moving on to the field events. We've got the high jump first. Mr. Huffins, you are up first.
I mean, let's just call it what it is. The high jump is just ridiculous. I am not picking against Miss Diston. I refuse. I know she didn't win indoors, but I just refuse. I also think that the attempted inevitable storm of the Arkansas women is also going to play a role in this. So I'm going to pick Miss Glenn for second, and I'm going to pick Miss Adeshina. Is that how you say her name from Texas Tech?
Yes.
So I'm going Diston, Glenn, Adeshina.
All right.
I know that's disrespectful to a couple people, but that's just what my gut says.
Governor.
I have Glenn, Diston, Adeshina. That's what I got.
Clyde.
Listen, I get it.
I have Glenn, Adeshina, Diston.
Woo.
Wow.
Woo.
Okay.
I'm not. Rachel Glenn is Cali, baby. I'm not picking against her, and everybody's acting like they forgot she won this thing already.
Well, that's why I said, like, listen, I'm not trying to disrespect her at all. I just think that Diston is not losing again before she leaves college, because
No,
I don't
I
think
get that. I
she
get that.
intended to lose in college.
And listen, Rachel Glenn has other things to do. I get
Yes,
it.
yes.
It's
She
just,
might be a little busy.
she has other things going on. I'm just saying.
Oh, she might be a little busy.
All right. I have Rachel taking it. I have Katie Eisenberger coming in as a sleeper.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I have Jenna Rogers doing it.
Wow.
Okay.
Those
I
are some
see.
wrinkles.
2 weeks
Yeah.
out of the box. Out of the box for Chew.
I
Let's go.
am.
She'll probably
am.
win. She'll probably win the whole contest on that bullshit right there.
Right there.
I mean,
Right.
have you guys been watching the high jump?
Absolutely.
No,
Look, yes, absolutely.
no.
Just
I
wondering.
No, I
Just
haven't.
wondering. All right.
I watched the high jump, and I also know the people who are preparing these people who are trying to win championships this week, not last week.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
And that is why I went with the way I did.
Mhm.
So we are going to move on to the long jump.
This one is
I-
going to be the most controversial, I think.
Oh God.
Okay, so I have Akeelia winning. I have, is it Ida? Is that how you say her name?
Yes. Bring
Ida
it.
taking second. And then I have Allie taking third, Allie Jones.
Wow.
And
I
the governor I
I
trust.
can sign off now. Y'all have a good night. This is my seminal moment. Thank you, Chief.
I do. You're doing it. All
uh,
right. Clyde.
um,
No, Clyde first. I messed up last time.
okay.
Five first.
Yep.
Okay. I think most people would agree that Akeelia is the overwhelming favorite, and it would technically be disrespectful not to pick her.
I hear a but.
I hear you.
But I'm about to disrespect her.
I'm taking Miss Jones for the win.
Got it.
For sure.
I'm taking Miss Jones for the win, Miss Smith for second, and UTSA for 3.
What are we doing here?
We believe
trust you.
in her coach.
Oh my gosh.
We
Okay.
believe in the coach. We are here for the coach.
All right.
Is it me?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the men's 800.
See?
I got lost.
See? That's what happened to me. I was looking at the men's 200.
You know what? You know what?
Uh-oh. Look, you're reneging too many
Oh,
times.
because listen,
Nah.
listen,
How many times are you gonna change your picks?
listen. Hey, I got these picks 5 minutes before we came on here.
The same 5 minutes that we got.
Nah.
Okay,
I actually misspoke. You know, I don't write nothing down. I still have Alyssa winning. I still have Smith in 2, but I actually made a mistake. I still believe in the coach. I do, but I actually have Claire third. I actually have Claire third.
Whose
And I
turn
also-
is it now? Mine?
Yes.
Yes.
I have Smith, I have Jones, and I have Bryant.
I also have Smith, Jones, and Bryant.
That sounds like a bank.
Sounds like a law firm.
I'm saying
Smith,
law
Jones,
firm.
and Bryant.
Jones and Bryant.
All
And
right.
it only works in that order to sound like the law firm.
But let's just be clear. There are some absolute wild cards in that event.
Yes. And if you're the person looking at the performance list, don't, because the East
Don't.
is 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've had this conversation with a couple coaches now, where if you're any coach bringing someone out of the East and they're looking at that start list, you're like, don't even bother.
Totally irrelevant.
You were in the top 12, you made it to the meet, it's a new script.
Yep.
Yes.
Right?
Got to race who shows up there.
Yep.
All right, last but not least, the javelin. So, Mr. Huffins,
I think I'm out of the box here. Otabar, is that how you say her name?
Otabor.
Otabor, yeah.
Jip
Conference
Kemboy.
USA, baby.
Let me say that again one more time. When we say it with my chest, Jip Kemboy.
That's not
Mm-hmm.
how you say it, but okay.
How do I say it?
Jip Kimboy.
What did I
Gotta say it
say?
like that. You're not a part of the tribe if you don't say it right. She
Jip
kicks you off the
Kemboy.
table. Jip
Jip
Kimboy.
Kemboy. Jip
Anyways,
Kemboy.
keep going. You
Yeah.
literally get kicked off the table.
Okay, that's fine. And is that Davidson? I can't even read my own handwriting. Is that right?
What school?
I don't know.
A&M.
Nebraska, I think.
A&M is Davidson.
A&M. Leanna
A&M, that's what it is. Yeah.
Davidson. Sorry, I just
That is
pulled up the
correct.
thing. All right, Governor.
I have Otabor, I have Morais, and Teixeira.
Got it. All right, Governor. I mean,
Believe in the Kenyan.
Clyde.
I'm not gonna pretend like I have any clue what's going on in the women's javelin.
I
don't
hear
think-
some chalk.
I don't think I've seen a women's javelin competition this season,
Oh man.
but I hope I know enough to know that at a meet like this, in an event like this, the adults typically do better.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Shut up.
you know, I'm gonna roll with UTEP for the win because she's a
Wow.
senior. I'm gonna roll with Nebraska
Gosh.
for number 2 because she's a senior, and then I'm gonna roll. Just to contradict myself, I'm gonna roll with Princeton for 3rd because I like the Ivies. Miss Green.
That's funny.
UTEP, Nebraska, Princeton.
Got it. All right, so rounding that out, I've got Otabor winning it, Jip Kemboy for 2nd, and then Morais at is it Maurice?
Morais.
Uh bring it in the back end. So that concludes the women's. Men's is gonna be rough because I've been doing the women's the whole time. So
No
as I
kidding.
study these, so in the men's events, Sir Lucius sent us in the running event, we'll be predicting the 800, the 4 hurdles, and then the 200. In the field, we will go with triple jump, disc, and then shot put.
Sir Lucius is on that bullshit.
Facts. Facts.
Like,
Oh, man.
there's a point in the 800 where I'm like, I'm only going to pick the names that I know how to say.
I mean,
Oh
yes,
man.
all this is brutal.
That's
All
that feels like bias, Chewy.
One, I can't even read them because my glasses aren't magnifying enough, let alone pronounce them sometimes. So, sure, you can call it bias.
All right, so what's up first?
All right, so we have the men's 800. So
Wow.
I am up first, and I am still picking my last one. But I have Biz winning, Bizimana. Swain Pool, is that right?
Mhm.
Swain Pool. And then rounding that out, man, I want to go for it, but I don't know if I can, but I'm going to. El Booch Agwai, the Alabama kid.
Jesus. What? What?
See? Look, what was it that you said in the beginning? Uh-huh. The first lane in the first heat. Okay, so Clyde, your turn. Your turn.
You're
In the 800?
Yes,
I mean, I don't. I'm
exactly.
protesting.
Protesting.
Um, yeah, okay. Sure. Um, Jesus. I'm gonna go. God, this is stupid. Um, I'm I'm going. I'm going. Wait, where is my? Oh, I'm thinking of a totally different event. My God. All right. I'm going Alabama for the win. I'm going Virginia for 2. And no, no, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You know there's 2 other heats, right?
I ain't looking at the Heat, woman.
Well, it kind of matters because
Because
uh
top 3, they got
yeah,
seed.
it's top 2 and next 3. Not top 2 and next 2, sorry.
Yeah, it's 2 plus 3.
2 plus they take 9 or 8.
Take
9.
9 to the final.
Okay.
I ain't even looked at the Heat sheets. I probably should do that.
You probably should.
Hold on. Hold
All right,
on.
I'm skipping you.
Yeah, skip me.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's a good
Find the
idea.
Heat.
KST.
I've got Bizimana, Cohen, and Roden.
Oh, heck nah.
All right, Skilo.
Ain't no way on this planet that the best half-mile coach on the planet is not scoring. Busy Mana for 1, Farquharson for 2, Roden for 3.
Okay.
Ain't no way we are keeping the A&M boys off the podium.
That is a very valid point. Absolutely.
And this is where I'm trying to look
And I
for
might have picked the wrong one because they're only 200s apart, but I'm gonna say we're gonna get Busy Mana, Farquharson, and Roden.
What was your Rodin was your last one?
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, y'all are wild.
We are.
We are.
Y'all are wild. Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all threw me
Can I
off.
change mine, Big League?
Nah,
Yes.
Nope. No. What do you mean yes? Out of
Because
here.
Clyde got to change his.
I didn't change I misspoke.
Oh, okay. Because
No, you changed long jump.
I misspoke.
No, you misspoke in the 800. I'm giving you the
Yes.
misspeak in the 800.
You did
Oh,
misspeak
the
in
800,
the
I
800.
just hadn't looked at the heat sheets. The heat sheets are definitely matter.
No, in the women's 800. The
No,
women's
in the
800.
women's 800, you couldn't decide whether you wanted the black one or the white one because you didn't know their names.
Right.
So you
I knew
misspoke.
who I wanted though. All right. Anyway, let KST change his pick, but I'm going with Whitmarsh from A&M for the win.
Mm.
I'm going Alabama for 2nd. And yeah. And then Virginia for 3rd.
So you're just going to ignore the national leader. I love that. That's tremendous.
A&M is the national leader.
Busy Mana is the national leader.
mine is a national leader.
100%.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they had
I'm
races
reading it wrong.
before
You're right.
last week.
No, you're right. I'm reading it. Yes, but I Busy Mana caused me a straight up loss like 2 seasons ago, and
No, he did. He
Yes,
did.
I haven't forgiven that. So now,
He's dead to you. I see it.
dead to me.
I like it.
Well, there's a
I
very
like it.
valid reason for that.
I feel all of this. This is good stuff.
Because what I want to change it to is Bizimana, Whitmarsh, and Farquharson.
He got A&M 2 out of the top 3. Y'all.
Yes, I do.
Listen, I almost did it.
Hey, I considered it.
All right. Now we've caught up to mine, so god damn it. 400 hurdles.
Is that you?
No, that's you first.
I am taking the Frenchman. He will not be denied again.
Who's the Frenchman?
Ducot from Tennessee. Caleb Dean and Mr. Robinson.
Okay.
Robinson
Chris Robinson,
Oh.
isn't it?
from Alabama.
From Bama.
All right.
Tennessee cat don't hook hurdles. He's winning.
Governor.
I've got Dean, Ezekiel, and Robinson.
He's just not feeling the Frenchman at all.
Has nothing to do with that. Has the other people going faster, that's all.
The man ran 47 seconds at the SEC meet.
I know that.
I feel it. Listen, we all have our horses we believe in.
All right, Clyde.
What event are we on? I'm sorry.
400 hurdles.
The frat house had a little moment. 400 hurdles, huh?
Yes, sir.
Not going with the super Q. Oh yeah, that was yeah. Man. I'm gonna go Alabama for the win, Robinson. Caleb Dean. No. No. Baylor over Tech. Ezekiel
Wow.
2, Dean 3.
Okay.
Got it. All right, so I do have Caleb winning. I have Nathaniel in second, Baylor, and then Robinson in third. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All
All
right.
right, on to the 200.
There we go.
I am first, and I have not made my selection, so gosh, dog.
I'll go first if
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be amazing.
okay. Yeah. Because I don't want my fire to be taken from me here. This is hard. Alabama State second.
Okay.
That's my pick. Now the question is, oh, there's so many questions actually. Are all the Gators healthy? Because that would determine a lot of things
Right.
for me. But I'm gonna go Alabama 1 and McCoy 3. With Alabama State splitting up the SEC.
Tarsus, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll go because I do have it now. I've got Oregon, McCoy, Gregory. Governor.
Based on what I saw at the West Regional, there's no way I can leave Lance Lang off this list. That was so I've got Oregon, got McCoy, and I've got Lang. But I would not be surprised if Lang does something absolutely insane.
He looked very good.
He did.
He looked very good.
He did.
Kilo. You have to unmute yourself first.
Rob Gregory for the win, Tarsis Oregot for second, and Jelani Stubbs for third.
You know something we don't.
And I said all of that with my chest.
Wish I was there. You just okay.
Mario and Stubbs, but okay.
So what he just said is that all the Gators are healthy.
That's what he just said.
Because
Okay.
I don't know that information. So
Right.
otherwise,
Wait.
I probably would have picked Rob too.
Yes, exactly. So you had Rob, who was in second?
Tarsis Oregot, that's his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Stubbs,
Okay.
Bama State. I can't get that out of my eyes. Like that dude looks so good watching the regional that I almost picked him to win.
Yeah.
And it would 0% surprise me if he did. Like he just looked like he's built to run the 200.
Yeah.
All right. So on to the triple jump.
Oh God.
Am I first?
Wishes. Yep.
Okay. I am going to pick Mr. Robinson from Miami for the W.
Yeah.
Met the young man. He's very, very, very pleasant young man. And I think he's going to take home the W. I am going to go to Fairleigh Dickinson with Salif Maine. Is that how you say his name?
Mane.
Oh.
And if not now, never. I am going to pick Sean Dixon Bodie to actually show up for a meet that he is desired to show up for.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Gosh. All right.
I mean, they can't win the title if he doesn't show up, right?
Right.
And
That's
and look,
true. Math don't work.
the men's triple jump and the men's 200 are the only things that are going to finish before what is it, the 5K and the 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm riding the wave that somebody's going to get in Sean Dixon Bodie's ear and be like, "Look, bruh."
So to that point, and based on what I said earlier, I'm going with all the seniors. I'm going Miami 1, Florida 2, Mr. Bodie, and FDU for third.
Got it. So you picked the same three guys, just different order, but I like it.
Salif was your third pick?
Maine was my third.
Yeah.
Yeah, he picked Salif for third.
All right. Governor?
If the trends are what they are, I'm going with Robinson. I cannot bet against Mr. Green. He has looked pretty awesome. And I've got Davis from Florida State getting third.
What's really funny is that we all completely and utterly believe in the East in the triple jump.
Yes, we do.
I mean,
they were just better. We could just leave it at that.
Sometimes it be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just like that.
So I have Mr. Robinson winning. I have Sean Dixon Brody taking second, and then I have Brandon Green in third.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the disc. We'll go in order. Sorry. Wait, no.
Oh, yep.
We'll go in order, so it's shot put. Sorry. Kiefer's bound.
Who's first?
I'll start. Look, sorry, why can't I read this? I'm gonna go with Robinson O'Hagan from Ole Miss, because Ole Miss can throw stuff. But seriously, they can.
Oh, I wasn't even laughing like in a bad way. I was just laughing because I love the rationales that we give. He could throw stuff. That school throws stuff, so we gonna be good.
They'd be all right. Licata in second from South Carolina. And then Mr. Schubert from Nebraska.
Wait, I'm still trying to find Licata. Oh, got it. I see. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm going straight Homer. Gamecocks, Ole Miss, whatever.
Wait,
Gamecocks.
so Licata and then Taggart? Target?
Actually,
Target.
no, yes. Licata 1, Targart 2, and yeah, whatever. Ole Miss in there for 3.
Okay.
Gamecocks. Shout out to Coach Sarge.
Governor.
I've got Robinson, O'Hagan, Targart, and Licata.
Oh, gosh darn it. I feel like knowing more about the throws is making this worse for me. I'm going to pick the exact same thing that the governor just picked.
Okay.
So that's what it was: O'Hagan, Targart, and then Licata. I think that's right.
Yeah.
It's really
All
hard
right.
for me not to pick Mo's guy, not to pick the Bear.
Yeah, Dunson's looked really good.
Excuse me. And then moving on to the disc last. There's part of me that's just gonna be like, Leo will take third. Just to
Oh
make
my
a
God.
statement. But I am no wishes. You wish you're first.
Sorry, I was writing down my picks from the shot put, so I had this right. Okay. The discus is going to be a cluster. Oh man, oh man. You know, I like this young man's name, so we're gonna pick him. Francois Prinsloo for the W. Looking kind of chalkish, but you know what? BYU throws stuff good too. We'll go with Dallin Shirts.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a straight homer pick and pick my man Kai Chang because I like him.
Governor.
I have Prinsloo, I have Shirts, and I have Pavlidis.
Chalk.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're probably right.
I'm gonna go South Alabama, BYU, and Kai Chang. Just because.
So you pick my picks.
Yes, just because I feel like I'm not gonna lose this contest on that nonsense.
That's funny.
Oh man.
So I have Shirts winning, Prinsloo taking second, and then Chang taking third.
Dang, everybody's on my guy. Okay, Kai.
I mean, he got an all right coach, so
He's tough, man. I like him. I like him a lot.
so he looks the part. So believe it or not, we actually made it through the predictions, and it wasn't that bumpy.
Oh, some
It's
of these
Lucius
predictions I
Garcia
wouldn't bet
First
3
of all,
cents on them.
we gonna score 0 points apiece.
Yeah, these are awful.
And we're not through it because we still have to deal with this damn
Tiebreakers.
tiebreaker
I
situations
know.
with disrespectful.
So
Oh man.
There will be a tie,
tiebreaker,
0 points.
tiebreaker number one. What is Leo's score?
Ugh.
Hold on, I'm writing all of our names down. Don't say anything yet. Um,
That ain't the question. So say it the rude ass way it was put in the chat.
what will Leo's score to win the deck be?
There you go.
I say he's gonna score 8704. Governor, Clyde,
Mm-mm.
sorry.
No, no,
Are you abstaining?
no, but I'm not going second.
You were supposed to go second.
This thing ain't been in order the whole damn time. I ain't going
It
second.
was until literally
Let the multis coaches pick first and leave us minions on the end.
No, because then you're going to pick 1 point more. Absolutely not. It's not happening. Not happening.
All right, I'm gonna say 8750.
8750.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go 50. I'm gonna go 8751.
Oh God.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Can I ask one question because I haven't looked? What is the weather supposed to be like the next 2
It's
days?
supposed to be perfect.
It's supposed to-
Perfect. Like
And
80s
the high score is 8751 or 8752 currently.
51.
51.
I will absolutely positively take 8752.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. See,
That's you shouldn't be allowed to do that. You
you
should have
shouldn't be
pick
allowed to
something
do
real.
that.
Okay, I'll take 8761.
Okay.
There, I left you. I was gonna pick it. Listen, I was
Clyde,
gonna
you're totally being trolled here. Totally.
listen to me.
I know.
I was gonna pick 8800, but y'all didn't make me. So
No, that's what should be your pick. You should be stuck with 8800.
8761.
Trash.
See, the only reason I didn't go into 8800s is because he did what he did on his home track and had probably the greatest like meet events succeeding each other that I've ever seen. That was just ridiculous.
I would agree. His 2 highest scores ever are both
Yeah.
at the same venue.
Exactly.
Mhm. All right. So for recap, Leo's going to win in either 8704, 8751, 8750, or 8761.
I shouldn't even be allowed to have my.
Hey, at least I gave a real score.
That's all.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what, KST? Because he's trolling us, I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna change my number. I'm not gonna do
Really?
that to you. I'm not gonna do
Really?
that to you. No, I got you. You're gonna
He's
like
not going
this.
to price or write it.
Yeah. Chewy, tell me the numbers again.
8704.
I'm going
87.
87. I'm going 8703.
Oh, he's
See.
taking the under.
I'm taking the
I
under.
see.
I'm going
He's taking the
8703
under. I see.
because
Oh,
this ain't Austin, Texas.
I see.
That's funny.
oh
All right.
goodness.
So Lucius's second tiebreaker is who and what time will win the women's 100?
I'll go first on this one. I'm not betting against Jaden Mays at home in her senior year with Curtis. I'm just not. I will take Jaden Mays. You know, I'll take Jaden Mays now. The time, ooh, the time part is not good. 90, 93.
Got it. Governor,
um, ooh wee. I had an answer and then
Jump ship.
nah. This is, give me 1 second here. I just gotta check something real quick. All right, here we go. Okay. So let's see. I'm going with Liston at 1088.
Got it. I will go third, and I have Rosemary winning in 1.
1091. Okay.
Last but not least,
I could see all of these things happening. You know, I'm one of those people that believes that you ride with your gut, and I can't stop thinking about this, so I'm going to say it. Mackenzie Long.
Ooh.
time.
I'm here for
10,
and what is
10,
pulled
90,
off the double?
1090.
Okay.
Got it. All
I
right.
have this weird feeling that this is going to be Mackenzie Long's meet.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm rooting for the Mackenzie Long double gold. I'm rooting for it.
Like, I think we're going to know who's going to win the 100 when the anchor legs of the 4x1 happen.
That's interesting.
And
Can you expound on that?
I'm interested to see Liston. Is Oregon's in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Liston, Mays, and Long with sticks in hand. A lot of times at the national meet, it kind of gives you an idea whose legs are hot.
But for the record, Mackenzie runs the backstretch.
Oh, that's right. She runs 2. I forgot about that. But
Yeah.
you still can tell if that makes any sense, right? Like,
No, I get it. I just, I wanted to know where you were shooting at with that. And yes.
Yeah, I forgot Mackenzie doesn't run anchor for them, but just in general, watching, if I was gonna predict this later, I would probably just sit there and watch the 4x1s, and then I'd feel really confident about it.
And
Your pick is insanely compelling though, because listen, when you have the fastest time in the country and you are at home, like, it's kind of hard to beat. So I get it. So I'm going with my gut on this one because my brain says just to match your pick, to be honest.
Well, it's just one of those things. It's like if the meet was somewhere else,
sure,
I probably wouldn't do that. But
can we all agree though that she looked ridiculously good in the West region?
Yes, she
Y'all
did.
all saw it. You were
Yes,
all
she
there
did.
watching it. But me watching it with my own eyes on TV and not in the building, as y'all like to put it, I was like, ain't nobody beating her
here's
now
the thing.
today.
No, but here's the thing with Jaden. Jaden always looks good. She don't look like that. She looked different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and she's gonna be talking all the talk and doing all the walking at home. That is for sure.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. Like, we've had plenty of experience watching the hometown female protect their houses, and it's been a mixed bag, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't necessarily worked out that way. But there are some absolute dogs in this field. Like this is not going to be.
The
There's
women's
no
100
easy
and the
pick.
men's 200 are, you couldn't pay me to
Men's
actually bet
200
on these
is
things.
it's not fair. The fact that he put us past us with picking the, come on, man.
Right.
I mean, let's just be honest.
He's not here to tell us the answer that we need to know.
Exactly.
I would rather have had to pick the women's 100 than had to pick the men's, though,
Yeah, man.
because that just looks like cruel and unusual punishment.
I think the thing that makes the women's 100 unfortunately so intriguing is that
Sears
is out.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody
was
like
gonna
that was gonna be a gap.
Yes.
Right. And so without that, it's like, oh, everybody can win now.
New lease on life.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, the madness starts tomorrow. I would love to tell the audience, they'll see this after the fact, that I'd be getting it up by tomorrow, but I can't. Sorry. I got first event tomorrow, so it ain't happening. But I will get this up early before the finals. My intention is to have it up by the women's day one. You'll see if I get it up by then or not. But it'll be my utmost attempt. So but definitely best of wishes to everyone on the screen, everyone watching the screen, and then those who are just fanning. This is a great meet, and it's evident just by the energy when you driving up to the stadium, people flying in, things like that. So I'm sure everyone, regardless of how close or how far you are from the meet, the energy's there. So other than that, I will make my little notes legible, and we will get this shared as soon as possible. But everyone, get some rest up for this eventful weekend, and we'll see each other after the fact. Bye, everyone.